Alright, hey everyone, this is Lori, and in this video I'm going to be talking about some ways to make extra money with side hustles and part-time jobs that you can basically do anytime you want. Okay, so the first one that I'm going to talk about is Airbnb. If you have extra rooms or space in your house or on your property that you want to rent out, then you can list what you want to rent on Airbnb, set your price, whatever conditions you have. You do want to be careful because recently Airbnb has had some kind of negative feedback because of some of the things that have happened. So, and you could do a search and, do that on your own. I'm not going to go into a lot of details, but you can make a nice little chunk by renting out your space, extra rooms, if you have a garage, if you have a basement. You want to make sure that you read the terms and conditions and any fees that they might charge. So that's one way. Alright, another way is by completing tasks in your local area. If you're good at doing, handyman work, you can post your gigs there and how much you charge. If you're good at moving and packing, furniture assembly, home improvement, mounting, installation, yard work, things like that. And again, you want to see what the terms and conditions are and make sure that you follow your terms and conditions so you don't get banned from their site and lose out on that opportunity to make some extra cash. Okay, driver, you can drive people around with Lyft, and you have to have an app for this because you need to give them your mobile number, as you can see. And some of these, like Uber, that's another one that I'm going to talk about in just a second. Your car or vehicle that you're going to use has to meet certain criteria. Like it can't be older than, 2005 or 2007 and things like that. So you want to make sure that your vehicle, not only is it clean, but it also meets their requirements as well. And again, this is something that, you're going to be dealing with people that you don't know, so you want to be careful. There was recently on TV, there was recently someone who had stolen the driver's tips, so you want to make sure that you keep that kind of stuff secured so nobody can just run off with it. Okay, so the next one, like I said, was Uber. It's basically a competitor to Lyft. You see a lot more about Uber, but Lyft is another up-and-coming service that people are going to. And again, make sure that you keep your vehicle cleaned and that your vehicle meets the criteria. Okay, DoorDash. This is where you can deliver food from different restaurants in your local area. And as always, read the terms and conditions. It's an app. And, know what you need to be aware of and whatever, they expect, and then whatever pricing they recommend or whatever, that you want to be aware of that. Alright, Postmates is similar to DoorDash, but you can also deliver packages within your area and just sign up for your city and again read the terms and conditions, and you can make some decent money. I'm not going to get into the dollar figures because it varies depending on how much time you're going to dedicate to it, but you can definitely make some decent money delivering and driving for people. Okay, so Etsy was started because a lot of people got really fed up with eBay. So Etsy is more of a craft, art, handcrafted items that people can make and sell. And you can also make digital products as well, like invitations, thank you notes, signs and things like that. And their fees are very reasonable. Their listing prices are very reasonable. So a lot of people who used to sell on eBay moved over to Etsy. But, you know, you still have expectations. You still have reviews. So if you are not a good seller, you could possibly get, you know, some negative reviews. So you want to make sure that you are on the ball and that you follow through with your customers. I liked selling on it back when I used to do custom engraving. I enjoyed it and met some really nice people. You know, you can also sell on eBay and Amazon and things like that. There's some apps where you can sell your stuff like Let Go and OfferUp and things like that. But these are some of the more common, popular side hustles. So again, we have Airbnb, TaskRabbit, Lyft, Uber, DoorDash, Postmates, and Etsy. And again, the amount of money that you make really depends on how much time you dedicate it, but you can work anytime. You can set your own hours. With Etsy, you can set up how many days you're going to give yourself to live, you know, time to deliver or make the item, but you want to make it reasonable. And they're all free to join, and you know, do what you want. And you could do a combination of a couple of things, so you could have multiple side jobs. And you could rent out space on Airbnb. You could drive for Uber or Lyft. You could do TaskRabbit. You can, you know, do multiple things to make extra money and actually do very well with these types of side jobs. So good luck. Hope it helps. And if you've had any experiences, good or bad, with any of these sites that I've talked about, please let me know. Thanks for watching.